Listen, if you find yourself slipping back into old ways or behaviours or habits, you're not alone, okay? All of this uncertainty and the chaos that we find ourselves in is going to be stirring up some unease and discomfort within us. And we can often find ourselves defaulting back to old ways because they're safe and familiar, but that is okay. But the thing is, rather than beat yourself up, criticize yourself, and have all of that self-hate over what's happened, you do not deserve it. So it's more important than ever to actually be kind to yourself, exactly like you would to somebody else. Now, instead of moving on with this just get on with it mentality, or even worse, that I've stuffed up mentality, I'm a failure, you need to stop, okay? And actually tell yourself and give yourself some reassurance that this is really difficult right now. And how can I care for myself in this moment? That's really important. So instead of judging and criticizing yourself for slipping up or engaging in old behaviors that you thought were behind you, have to find it within you to be kind to yourself, okay? When confronted with these personal difficulties, because nobody's perfect. Nobody said we were meant to be perfect, so it's okay. And you may be wanting to try and change to become healthier and happier, and then that's okay, but it's only okay if it's coming from a place of caring for yourself rather than feeling worthless or undeserving as you are. It's got to come from a place of care. And perhaps most importantly, having this self-compassion is the ability to recognize that even though we may be struggling, we're human. And many other people are also struggling too. And things can happen to our lives that knock us sideways, which challenge us, and we come up against roadblocks or frustrations or limitations, or things don't even live up to the ways we expect. And that is all okay. This is all something we share as humans. This is our reality. Everybody goes through this. So the more you can open up your heart to this reality, instead of constantly fight it with the criticism and the shame and the guilt and the blame, the more you'll be able to start to feel compassion for yourself and be kind to yourself. Amongst this crisis, we are all human. We're all going through something within ourselves. We are all fellow strugglers. So you are not alone. It's all going to be okay. So if you can find it within yourself to try and practice this act of kindness and accepting that things are really difficult, and how can you care for yourself in this moment, that's going to be so much more helpful and healthy for you to be able to move forwards and get yourself out of this rut that you find yourself. So please give that a try. You are not alone in this, and we're all going to be okay.